Welcome back, masters, to another video. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. This is a quick update analysis on USD CAD, starting from the monthly time frame into lower time frame. So let's get into this video. So as we can see from the monthly, we had a uptrend in this region here, and we can see that our uptrend was broken on the monthly, and we know that when we have a trend that is broken, we definitely had supply that forced that trend to be broken, which is in this area here. So let me draw our supply zone here that I didn't have drawn before. We have supply here. Let's get our supply color. There we go. So we can see that we had an uptrend here. We had a trend broken here, which states that we have supply here. And now we would wait for a structural retest of this supply to go lower. And we had that structural retest here of supply that pushed price lower here. So now we would wait for a structural retest of this area here, or we wait for this supply to be taken out. And as we can see, we are currently pushing against these highs. So we have to take that into consideration. So we still have to be careful with our buys because we are pushing against larger time frame supply areas, although we are in lower time frame uptrend, as stated. So that's the monthly. That's the monthly. We are currently pushing against this supply area, as we can see. So we definitely have to be careful with our buys, as this could be a structural retest of this to even continue lower to break these lows. If not, price will break through this high here and take out this supply area here. So let's look at the weekly. So we can see that we have a weekly uptrend here for USD CAD. We can see that we had a structural retest of this demand here that forced these highs to be broken here, and now the highs were broken here. So what we can expect for the weekly is we can expect a structural retest of this to go higher, or we wait for the weekly demand zone to be taken out, telling us that more sellers are coming into the market and we have to change our perspective on the market. Although US CAD are at all-time highs, price is really overextended at this time, as well as it is pushing against this larger time frame supply area here. So we definitely have to keep that as a reminder. So I would be cautious with my buys, currently. So I would wait for a trend break and wait for supply to be confirmed before I start selling, So that's how US CAD is looking. So we have the daily here, and we can see that it's still in a uptrend, still continuing, still going up, still continuing up, pushing against larger time frame supply, So that's what we have. That's what we have. Still in the uptrend, going up. Still in the uptrend, going up. The last trade I took was here, where I have this demand zone here, where price did a structural retest of this within the uptrend to break these highs. Price broke the highs, and then we wait for a structural retest of this, which price spiked down into our level that we had here and touches. It's amazing how precise these levels are. Like, look at this. Price came down and touched the proximal line of our demand zone here. That was so amazing how precise it is to our levels and to our zones. So that's amazing, you know. Price touched this level here, did a structural retest to break these highs, and price went all the way up and broke the highs by a good amount. So we have a high chance of price coming back down, you know, to this level here and possible continue up, you know. So let me draw this level here where we have price to possibly come down to. The level would be in this area here. Let me get that color so we can see it very well. So that's what we have there, you know. So we can take this trade. If price comes back down here, then we can buy at this level to continue up. But if price breaks this level, then we see how price react to our demand zone here, which is in control. You know, if price breaks this level, then we have a break of the uptrend, telling us that larger time frame is now in control here, as we can see. So that's it for US CAD. Do not want to make this video too long, so let's have a quick recap. You know, monthly uptrend was broken. Price is currently pushing against larger time frame supply. High chance of us having a larger time frame structural retest to go lower, or price to break the highs. Still in a uptrend, you know, still in a weekly uptrend, still in a daily uptrend, and still in a 4-hour uptrend. So the time frames are definitely in alignment. So we could still have more potential longs, but as I said, we have to be careful because we are pressing against larger time frame supply areas. Guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, this update analysis on USD CAD. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for subscribing. Remember to leave a like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.